Mary has a total of 62 coins. Some of those are nickels and some of them are quarters. And the value of her coins, okay, if you figure out how much it's worth, it's $8.50. And now we want to know how many nickels does Mary have. Okay, we have to pick one of these four choices here. All right. Now, if you had one nickel, it'd be worth 5 cents. 2 nickels would be 10 cents. 3 nickels would be 15 cents. 4 nickels is 20 cents. So what we're doing, each case we're going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going 0.05, okay, because 1 nickel is worth 0.05. So the value of your money, the value of your nickels is 0.05 times the number of nickels. Okay? 0.05 times the number of nickels, which is X. 0.25 times the number of quarters will be the value or the worth of your quarters. 1 quarter, 25 cents. 2 quarters, 50 cents. 3 quarters, 75 cents. Each time we're taking 0.25 times the number of quarters. So we represent that as 0.25 times Y. And then we have the grand total of $8.50. So this is your first equation. Now, if you don't want to have 0.05 and 0.25 and 8.50, you could multiply 100 times everything. 100 times 0.05 is 5. 100 times 0.25 is 25. And 100 times 8.50 is 850. Now go back here. What we're really doing when you multiply by 100, I'm moving the decimal place 2 places to the right on each of these. So 2 places to the right we have 5x. 2 places to the right here I have 25y. 2 places to the right here I have 850. All right, so this is my first equation. Now the second equation, you can derive that from the idea that you have 62 coins. So if you have the number of nickels, we know that's X, and you add the number of quarters, we know that's Y, then you're going to end up with 62 coins. So X plus Y is 62. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Now, if you want to make equation 2 look like equation 1, I think I could multiply this by a negative 5. Why a negative 5? If you take negative 5 times X, you end up with negative 5x. Here you have a plus 5x. If you had a minus 5x, the x's would cancel. Okay, so what we need to get is a negative 5x. So I'm going to do negative 5 not just by the x, we're going to do negative 5 times the x, negative 5 times the y, negative 5 times the 62. So let's do that. Negative 5 times x, negative 5 times y, and negative 5 times 62. Well, 62 times 5 is 310. You can do that out on paper if you want to, but 62 times 5, 60 times 5 is 300. Okay, 62 times 5 is 310. And when you do negative 5 times 62, you get negative 310. So here are my equations. Let's copy them up here, and let's add these equations together. So you get 0, the x's canceled. That's why I wanted to have a negative 5x. The x's cancel. And here I get a 20y. This equals, when you add or subtract those things, whatever you're doing, you have 850 minus 310, you're going to get 540. Okay? Now we're going to divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable. Y is your variable. The coefficient is 20. Divide this by 20. Put your equal sign. Divide this by 20. Okay, so y equals, and if you cancel those zeros out, you'll have 54 over 2. 54 divided by 2 is 27. So y is the number of quarters. We have 27 quarters. Okay, we know we have 62 coins. 27 of those are quarters. Copy that up here. Fill in 27 for this y. So x plus 27 is 62. Then I'll subtract 27 from both sides of the equation, and I'll get x equals, this is going to give you 35. So I have 27 quarters, 35 nickels. They're asking for how many nickels. Don't pick the 27, that's the number of quarters. What we want is answer A.